Hello everyone, welcome to Allen and Ginter release day. Oh man, I'm actually pretty excited about this. Allen and Ginter, even in the few years that I hadn't been doing baseball cards, I still would pick up Allen and Ginter like a blaster every year, just because I really love these cards. I just love the design, love the kind of minis and just the stuff you learn in these. But today is Allen and Ginter release day. So I ended up getting a hobby box. I opened that for myself at my local card store. It's just something that I want to do, probably just by myself, and enjoy the cards there. I'll show you the hits I got out of it. Got an Aroldis Chapman relic, who had some trouble probably going to the bathroom in the game a while back, and check out John Boy or something like that for that. Luke Voigt, another Yankee, and I got a pretty good auto. This is Derek Gould, maybe. He's a baseball writer. I actually personally don't know who he is. But it's a red ink, number 2 out of 10, hand numbered. So very happy about this pull. It's not a player, but you know what? I will take it. I love all of these kind of wacky cards and whatnot. There's like one set who I'm sure we'll get some cards of that I'm not too crazy about. But yeah, that was what I pulled out of my hobby box. But yeah, I ended up going to Target, found some gravity packs, found I'm going to call it a more value pack, and then a value pack, and then a blaster box. I'm not 100% sure, depending on how much I can find, but I'm assuming this is going to be the first of several Allen and Ginter videos, as I've done some previous years on the channel months ago. I would expect several, maybe perhaps videos on some Allen and Ginter if I can find it. Starting off, Gurriel, Kluber. I like the design this year, kind of like that little shadow in the back a little bit, so it's like a card on a card in a way. Hansen, so again, I don't know who this is. That's okay. Courtney Hansen is a television host. I love just after the fact reading about some of them, and maybe on one of the videos I might kind of stay in here a little bit longer and maybe read some of these. 9 ways to first base based on balls. I was kind of looking at this checklist, and it just kind of talks about all the ways you can get to first base, whether it be a hit, whether it be a walk, whether it be getting hit by a pitch, drop third strike, those kinds of things. New for this year, we have the Digging Deep set. So this is just a kind of rock, a gem. I think these are also in the mini variations, and I do believe that they have some of these gems in relics as well that can show up. So I'm sure those are pretty tough pulls, but it's okay. And one thing, just noticing the difference between a retail and a hobby pack. These retail packs only have 6 cards, where I believe the hobby pack has 8 cards. So you do get a little bit more in those. Kessenhira, Strasburg, Kerry Wood, Nomar Mazzara, whose autograph, I can't remember if I did that on video. That was an ANG back. Can't remember if I did that on camera or not, but I did pull one of his autos, maybe out of Optic, I think. There's the One World Trade Center. These are the Reach for the Sky. They talk about different buildings in all around the world, like the tallest buildings and whatnot. And some buildings, like I've had one earlier, I had no idea who that is, so or where that was. So I mean, I kind of like reading some of that stuff as well. Last of our gravity packs. It just depends on how much Ginter I decide to open for myself versus how much I'm gonna sit on camera and open it. What do I expect out of this retail? I guess my hope is to get a relic. I mean, which is probably pretty sad, but I do like relics. I like the Ginter relics as well. And we have a Tim Raines mini. Not an ANG back or anything. And we have Debut to Remember. Is that Louis Tiant, I believe? Yep. So I like these as well. They have a different, so at least probably 29 of them, or 30, more than that. So these talk about like their Major League debut, maybe their season. Just give some information on the back. So, and then Whitey Ford. I believe it's 301 and higher. I believe that is the short prints this year. I wasn't paying too much attention to this video, but maybe in the future. I just don't want to take too long in one video reading too much. But here's the, I'm going to call the more value pack. That has 14 cards. And we got Bryce. And that was actually the oversized box topper I got in my hobby box was Bryce Harper. So Gaines, see who this guy is? Chip Gaines. It's a TV personality from raised in Grapevine, Texas. Gibson, Reese Hoskins, Paul DeYoung, Paul Molitor, Joey Gallo debut to remember. Booming Cities. I'm guessing that's Dhaka. Not too familiar with them, but capital of Bangladesh. So there you go. I will certainly read a lot of these in the future. I was always trying to decide if I wanted to build like just the main base set or if I want to do the base set and minis. I think it would be kind of cool to get the base set and minis. Trevor Bauer, Angie back, Gossage. There's that same rock we got right there. Austin Riley. Stein, R.L. Stein is the author. And Clayton Kershaw. So that was the more value pack. But I think probably going to end up going for, and maybe in the future, instead of the blasters, I'll probably pick up these. So this is the value pack, which does have the 3 Allen and Ginter packs. It does have 3 exclusive gold parallel cards. And so let's take a look at those real quick. We have our 3. There's Miguel Cabrera on top. I mean, this is probably something like the sepias in chrome or the pinks in chrome. Like, good luck getting somebody big. But you never know. There's Miguel Cabrera, Rendon, and was that Sean Green. Yeah. So again, not too crazy there. And not too crazy on the gold border, because it's kind of hard to tell in between. And I was trying to see if I had a mini around here of a black border, but I don't at the moment. It's kind of hard to tell. I feel like sometimes like it's a little brownish instead of maybe gold. But still, I like those minis. You can maybe get a big rookie out of there, maybe Luis Robert, something like that. All right, into the main packs. In the value pack, Kendrick, Albert Alzolay, Earl Weaver, William Covey, not Angie back, and Petronas Towers. And see, like, I'm gonna admit, I don't know where this is at. Malaysia. So that's cool. Reach for the Sky and Walker Buehler. Clevenger, they got him in as Indians right before he's traded to, I mean, this card was probably already printed before that trade happened, to San Diego. Perez, Luis Castillo, just plain back. So this is probably the set of cards I'm not too crazy about this year. I like a lot of the rocks. There's like Things of the Deep, something like the Monsters of the Deep, or Where Monsters Sleep kind of thing. Not too big on the Down on the Farm cards. And there's Jeff Bagwell on the back. But yeah, it's like, it just talks about the rooster. And I don't know, I think one of them was like a garden. And I feel like Allen and Ginter can be plain, but I feel like this is maybe getting a little too plain. So I was a little disappointed in that. I kind of would have liked to see something different, but as I bump the camera. But, you know, it's what you get. I still would say all the other inserts I enjoy this year. But that one, Down on the Farm, not too crazy about. Oh, Conforto, Reggie Jackson, Jackie Bradley Jr. And here's probably the mini set that I like the most, which is the Where Monsters Live, Under the Stairs. And you can see a little black, but if you like turn into the light, you see that a little bit. And like it's got like a little silhouette on each card of like where like maybe the monster is or something like that. And it's like a little, has a little indentation on it. So I really like that. Probably my favorite of those sets. There's Jade. And hey, look at that. Gavin Lux. Rookie card. That's the first one I've got of his. And that's it for the value. Last up, however, do have ourselves a blaster box. 7 packs plus that 1 extra pack. If my math is correct, I believe that is 8 total packs. I don't know why they do that. But the 6 cards per pack. So is everything. Throw the box off to the side. Just like, I think the pack design this year is a little bit more plain, I guess. Maybe the best way to describe it than previous years, but that's okay. I mean, again, it's just the pack. I would still say it was... I still think like Stars and Stripes from earlier this year had like the best, I think what I call pack feel. I like the pack feel of Stars and Stripes. Ichiro, Gene Segura, Charlie Blackmon. There's our first black border. It's a Luke Gehrig black border. And down on the farm, a combine. So you can read all about that. And there's old Carl Yastrzemski on the back, who, if you watched the next video that I already filmed, was a Stadium Club video. Do get a Mike Yastrzemski out of that. This video will probably be up before that Stadium Club video, more than likely. Sandy Koufax, Suarez, Sean Green. And here is Allen and Ginter, Behemoths Beneath, the Basking Shark. And so, again, another kind of cool, just a little bit of a read there. 32 feet, 8,600 pounds, mouth that can open to 3 feet wide. And another quartz, and David Wright, yep. And, nope, I thought that was going to be a high number. Moving on, hopefully, I've had good luck getting relics, as maybe you've seen on the channel, and even just that I've opened personally. I've been pretty good at getting relics out of blasters of Allen and Ginter. I felt like every other blaster I've opened, I've got a relic. So maybe I can get another one. We will have to see. Todd Helton, A&G back. Chrysler Building, Rendon. But yeah, kind of just want this to be a little bit of an introduction video, maybe going more in depth again on some others. Later, we have Tony Dunst, professional poker player. I always feel like they have like multiple poker players in Allen and Ginter, like every year. I don't know why. There's Jermaine Dye. They have him in his Royals uniform, but I probably knew him the most when he played for the White Sox. Wilson Contreras, regular back, debut to remember. Is that Juan Marichal? I don't know why I was thinking Ron for something. Mark McGuire, number 73. Giancarlo Kokumai with a ninja. No, just karate athlete. I remember last year I think they had like a ninja or something. That's what made me think of that. And there's Hansen again, Courtney Hansen. So here is another, I'll write that down real quick, long ball lore. There's several of these cards they have out there just talking about maybe when Andre Dawson hit a big home run, something like that. There's David Price. So here's that mini, a dark tunnel, and you can kind of see like, it's got like a little bit of like silhouetted in the background where like the monster might be or something like that. So, I keep saying silhouetted, more like perforated, I guess, but it's a little bit of a silhouette, I guess. But yeah, I really like these. I want to see maybe if I can get a complete set of the Where Monsters Live. That'd be kind of cool to get a complete set of those. This is 3 packs left. This is the third. Ozzy, right? Yeah. Cook. Who is this? Kelsey Cook, comedian and professional foosball player. Okay. There's Jim Bunning. There's a Mark McGuire mini. I always kind of like, I know I guess it's like his first team or per se, but I feel like everything McGuire I see now is him and his A's. Like it's not him and his Cardinals. And maybe, I don't know if that's just a like thing they don't want to touch with the roids and all that. I have no clue, but everything's always seemed to be in his A's. And maybe there's just a simple, dumb explanation for that. I mean, you can let me know in the comments below and blame me why I don't know they put him in his Cardinals, but always in his A's. Big Papi, Chapman, Murray, and I just dropped the mini of, went right off there, Safari Sights, the Cheetah. I think that's the first one I've actually gotten of the Safari Sights. So, I mean, just when you think you've gotten all of the mini inserts, they got another one for you. And another Down on the Farm. There's the Garden. Best card of the night. And another Wells Contreras. Last pack. I feel like if I was going to get a relic, it would have been in that last pack. The previous one. So, not expecting too much here. With a lot of cards that I open, like, I try to sell a lot of them to re-get, like, maybe more cards. But really with Allen and Ginter, like, I just have no desire to sell these cards. I just love collecting them. Arenado, Perez, Jenkins. Looks like we maybe got 2 minis in here. Okay, so here's Albert Pujols. And Kirk Gibson. And G-back Pujols. Bob Gibson, not Kirk Gibson. Kirk Gibson's the Dodgers player. Bob Gibson. And Red Barrel. Barril. I'm so bad with these names. I'm sorry. And then Josh Bell on the back. The final card. But yeah, that's Ginter. I've got tons of other Ginter I've already opened. As you can see, please send help. There's probably going to be more added to the stack. Check me into Ginter Rehab. But yeah, that's our stack for today. I'll show you just kind of how much cards all that was. That was all these, plus one. I do have the Gavin Lux, probably, I'd say, the best card out there. The hobby box did get I think I got a Bo. Also got a Yordan Alvarez. Here's all the minis as well. But yeah, just that was an introduction, just kind of Allen and Ginter 2020. Again, kind of repeated a couple times, but I'm sure I'll have more to come in the future. But until then, have a great day. Stay safe out there.